Alright, we're flying our Vigor helicopter. This is the second twin Vigor. This is one of the twins. This is one I restored that came from Puerto Rico. It needs to be more rich. Yeah. There we go. These are real gentle helicopters. They fly really good. If you know how to fly them, that is. It's not easy to fly one of these. You gotta know what you're doing. Especially to fly it this way. You know, fly it straight like an airplane, and you don't see this a lot. Helis fly straight, people. Helicopters fly straight. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, you can fly them in a straight line. Just like an airplane. Right down the runway, see? Essentially, when a helicopter gets up to speed and gets forward flight going, it's an airplane. It flies just like an airplane. The only difference being is you gotta control the rudder. You gotta control that rudder. See, as I make that turn, I have to move my thumb and help the rudder chase the turn. Otherwise, it would just stay in one spot. I'm just trying to keep an eye on this engine here. I don't want it. This is the one that went down. Got hot one day and went down. The engine quit in the air, and I don't want that to happen again. I did one click richer on this flight. It's got a good smoke trail, but man, it did the last time it went down too. I was kind of worried about this engine. I don't hear it burbling at all though. It's running really good. Beautiful. gonna do a short little flight here, no big deal. There's nobody here, so I'm flying on the runway. Normally, those guys are here, I'll fly out on the helicopter pad just because that's where we're supposed to fly, you know, that's what it's designed for. But there's nobody here. I don't really want to truck all my stuff over to the helipad. It's not necessary. And there's no rule in this club that says you can't fly a helicopter on the runway as long as you fly a pattern, which I'm doing right now. Flying it just like an airplane, so there's no... The only rule stated is that you cannot hover above the runway, which there's nobody here, so I may do a little of that when I come in for a landing. But, you know, it's not the end of the world, so. But I generally try to adhere to the rules of the club because they're designed for safety, and so, you know, it keeps people safe. Oh, this thing's just flying great today, man. I don't hear any burbles or anything. It's flying really smooth, really controllable. Just like an airplane, rocking back and forth. That's me, I'm just testing controls. Okay, so we're gonna bring her on in. That's it, just a little buzz around. All right, I'm gonna walk, kind of go out this way. Go out here and turn on final. This is where it kind of gets worrisome because, there we go. Right in towards me and whip it around here. There we go. Oh, see, it's burbling now. Woo, lucky. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Glad it didn't do that in flight. Anyway, it's a good flight. All of my engines lately have been having these little problems, and I think a lot of it's due to the heat and either the lack of the moisture or the moisture in the air. There's been something that has really been acting, you know, making my nitro engines act weird lately, like they burble out and they don't run quite like they should. But, you know, you gotta be careful. I can't find the switch on this damn thing. Ah, Lord. I'll just take the canopy off and get it. There it goes. I gotta do something about that. I gotta move that switch back or something. I'm not sure what to do yet. I really just kind of put this body on and didn't even think about where the switch was. I just wanted to see this nice looking canopy on this thing. And I got it on there, but I didn't think about where the switch was. So, I got one more aircraft to fly here, and I think I'm going to get out of here. Just because it's going to get hot, and I don't know. I've had enough, I think. Okay, camera off. Thanks for flying, guys.